Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my farming life.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my farming life. You joined me. It's a beautiful, crisp morning, and we're going to get on some field work. Can you believe it? We're going to get a start. Bungle's still not here. He came back from Portugal, and then he's nipped off on another holiday already. Can you believe it? I just don't know what he's doing with himself. Who gave him that green light? I don't know. But we're back, and today we are going to be doing a few things. First of all, we have our new spinner. We're going to just make sure that's all set up properly and that the 5S can handle it okay. Because the ground's quite firm at the moment there, so we're going to get out and see how it works. And then we've got a little bit of extra bits and pieces to do as well. I'm just going to come on over and see how the slurry separator is going. We got a roof. The boys are working away there. The roof is coming up very nicely indeed. Rafters are on there. They hope to get these next two rungs on there by the end of today, apparently. So that'll be good. Slurry separator is working its magic. And it's looking very good indeed. There's a bit of a crust forming on there because we didn't have it on for the last few days. So we'll try and get that taken care of. And then we're all good. So that is all coming together pretty well. Very happy to see that coming through. I've been thinking of plans of other things that I want to do, and I really shouldn't be because it's awfully expensive when I start thinking about things like that, apparently. However, first thing we're going to do, though, is we've got the fertilizer spin it out. I just went and have a cup of coffee. We need to grab a couple of bags. Should be a squeeze in there, okay? So we'll grab a couple of bags, stick it in, and see how we go. I believe I've got everything set up as it should be in accordance to the GPS. That should be easily done and dusted. But we just need to make sure that, the variable rate is working properly. The GPS is functioning properly because we haven't really had to use it yet on that tractor. So you want to make sure that's all good. And then we can, we'll be good. I don't know how much more I'll do today. I'm probably going to do one field and then we'll see. But if the going's good, the going's good. So we're not due any rain anytime soon. But you know, it is February, so we'll see what that looks like in terms of conditions. You never really know. But it's all we can ask for. It's all we can do is just keep going. Some other places up and down the country haven't had anywhere near as nice weather as we had, so we've got to be thankful for that, I suppose. The drill's in the way. The power harrow is in the way. So we'll see how this works out. We might be able to get it with the reach here. Certainly hope so, at least. And then we'll just take those two first of all. I think we've got two. Do I get the four? Is it going to give me four? Oh, no. Two will be sufficient, I guess, judging on this. Up we go. Alright, that'll be us then with two. Perfect. So, we'll get ourselves out. We'll load these in here. We can get, I think it's 3.5 ton in this. So that's going to be more than these two bags. But still, it doesn't hurt to get ourselves going here. We'll have to probably move that drill at some stage. We are trying to reduce down the amount of nitrogen that we have to bring in here because we've got a lot of slurry. We've got an awful lot of muck. And we've got the separated manure as well. So we've got a lot that we can work with there. That would be the plan if we could use all of that. That would be absolutely perfect. But let's see about getting this loaded up here. I had to go and dig around and find the bag cutter. But we're looking good there now. Right, so that seems to be filling up quite nicely there. And then we're gone. So we'll probably just go for... we'll stick one more in there for now, see how we get on with that, and then we can always move a few things around. I feel like I might have to just come in and shift that drill over a little bit, just so we can actually get into everything and clear everything up there. We don't have any more nitrogen on order at the moment. I don't really know why we didn't, to be honest there, but that's just where we found ourselves, so we will see. Now watch that over there. I think I'm through there. Lovely stuff. Oh, excellent. Like I've said once before, I'll say it again, the joys of having a new telehandler, or a newer telehandler at least. Absolutely splendid. And then we'll just stick one into here for now at least, see how that goes. And then yeah, we can crack on. We've got plenty of ground to cover, and we're also a little bit too early to be getting on with any of the groundwork for or the drilling of the anything with cover crops in there. We're probably going to wait a few weeks to see if the temperature warms up a little bit before we put that in. But I mean, ultimately, we're not that far away. We're going to plow over one of the fields down to Bellum this next few days, see how that goes. And then from there, well, we could be in a great place just to continue to push forward. So if we can, that would be great to get everything in whilst it's dry and whilst we can travel easily. But yeah, you know, this is the British winter, so who really knows how long that will go. But anyway, the first real life, or the first real action for the 5S here. And then we want to lift that up. Weight on the front there is giving us, I wouldn't say all of the balance that we need, but it's doing all right. It's giving us a bit. And all right, so like I say, we have GPS on the monitor that you can see there. We don't have the ridiculous number of monitors in here that the demo came with, but there is plenty for us. I like it as a little bit more stripped back and simple there. Bungle will be able to use this without any problem. Uncle's actually out plowing in his machine today, up at South Healy as well, so we're getting a little bit more work done over there as well, which is great. And then I can just get myself in and worked along here as well, which is just perfect, really. Okay, so we're gonna come on straight through here. We just go to open our gate. Wonderful stuff. And this is what we're going to be coming into here. This is a field of winter oats that we're going to come into here. And we'll get this all spread. Big field. Over there, we've still got some ground to put in. We've got cover crop over there as well. So there's a lot of spring drilling for us to go ahead and do. Quite a few beans going in this year. Okay, so in we go then. So we have this currently set up down to 24 meters. It's actually not. Our sprayer was about 21 meters wide, annoyingly. So we're set up to work tramlines to that width, which does mean this year at least will be the last year that we do that. This spreader will be able to go way over the 24 meters, and when we get a contractor in for the sprayer, their sprayer I think is 36 meters, so plenty of space to work with there. So we'll be definitely looking to kick everything up when we can, but for today and today's purposes, we've just dialed that one right down there, so we should be good. GPS is set up there if we need it, and then we've also got variable rate application on there as well, which kind of works in with some of the programming that we've got on the computer there, and also the soil samples that we took, well, when would that have been? About 6 months ago now. So we know what we're playing up against with here, so that is all good. Now, everything is on PTO down there. So we should be able to turn it on. There you go. Give it some beans. And stick it away here, and we are off. We'll see how we're going here. But looks like all is well, which is good. And yeah, we seem to be going so far so good. I like it. I like it a lot. And we'll do the headland, and then we'll get the rest of this field all knocked out as quickly as we can. We're not putting any fertilizer onto the grassland here because we've got slurry and we've got muck that we can use in abundance for that one. So that's exactly what we'll be looking to do. Even with the slurry separator on here, we've still got a lot of slurry left over. The satellite yard is full to bursting over there. So we would ideally like to get that taken care of as well. So as far as grassland's concerned, we're all set. And that means it's going to save us a nice little amount of money there because, well, fertilizer ain't cheap still. It's cheaper than it was, but still not cheap. Alright, and away we go again. Looking good, I would say. Looking very good. Traveling well. It's dry in here actually. It's not too bad at all. A bit of snow last week or so has melted away, but otherwise we're looking all pretty darn good, I would say. Tram lines are clean, no weeds in there. No need to get the spray guy out just yet. There's a lot that I need to learn still about this spreader here in terms of how we can adjust what it does on the headlands and the variable right there. But for the most part, I think I'm dialed in. And it seems to be doing a pretty good job. Oh, easy, got a bit back end heavy there. Deer in this field, they can sod off as far as I'm concerned. Don't want them around here. And all right, there we go. And then so what we'll find is we're going to get over here. So this should start to shut off because it knows that we've already been over here and spread this bit, which is great. And then we'll just go back and go up that next tram line there. Nice and easy, does it? Perfect. I do love getting out by spreading some fertilizer there. It's a real start of the new year. See how your crops are looking there. You get to inspect all your different fields from every angle really as you're out in it. And you can get some really good ground covered in a day. And that's what we're hoping to do. As long as we can keep traveling this well, life will be peachy. I have no concerns about that, that's for sure. All right, so we're gonna get this one all taken care of, and then we'll probably try and get the one more field done. I'm feeling the mood for it. I think it's going well. So we'll try and get something else done here as well and see how that goes. Probably need to put another bag in, but we can get ourselves through there and get that all taken care of. But I mean, so far, so good, I would say. So in this field, we haven't got the GPS taken on it yet. But everything else is functioning here, and it's looking good, or at least the tracking is not working there. The ability to know where it's been and where it's spreading is, so that's all good. Yeah, it's far improvement from our old machine. Now we've kept the old machine for now. I feel like there might be a use for that somewhere, and the amount we'd have got had we have sold it, it just didn't make sense. So you know, I reckon there's something there to be said for just keeping hold of it anyway. Now maybe that is for, you know, spreading grass seed or bird seed mix that we might be getting into there, anything like that really. But we'll cross that bridge. Better to have it and be able to use it than have got rid of it and be stuck. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm really happy with what we've done so far. We will be trying to get that shed finished as soon as possible there, so I don't think there's going to be any other additions to the fleet anytime soon. And you know, don't think we can afford it yet either. Although that being said, with the land prices shooting up at the moment, you'll see. We'll have to wait and see there. Maybe we'll get a few more sheep sold and a few more lambs through the trade sooner than we expected. But you know, our cousin's doing very well with the beef there. We're putting a lot of work into finishing off some beef, so that might be the next thing that was going to take a lot of attention as we continue to grow this enterprise. But we will, like I said, we'll just cross that bridge as and when we come to it. But anyway, we'll go and get another bag in here just to make sure we're looking good to tackle the next field down, and then we will get cracking. All right, we've had a bit of an idea here as well that we're going to try. I don't think it's going to be my best idea by any stretch, but it's going to be an option. We need to get another bag of fertilizer into here, so we'll see how this goes. Grass is growing out here as well quite a bit. The sheep are looking good on it, which is handy because, well, that one's been adventurous. Because God knows there's going to be a lot more. I get over. Whoop. There you go. That still keeps churning along there. Looking great. Looking great. Alright, so we're just going to put the rest of that one in there, I reckon. That should do. Alright then, we'll just have to scare those sheep away, because I don't know how they keep getting into here, but these fences are not doing the job. Anyway, we'll just give this a bit of a fill up here. What's the worst that can happen? Sometimes my genius knows no bounds. That will be more than enough, I would imagine, to get us through that last field there. And then we can just get back out of the way of the contractors over here. And scoot around there, and we are out of the way. Perfect. Good. And that will be, what, 2 fields out of 1, 2, maybe 5 more that I've got to do. So 2 out of 7. And then there'll be a lot more work once we start to get the spring drilling done. But yeah, good starting point. Good starting point. Can't wait to see this shed finished. It's certainly taller than I ever thought it was going to be. I won't lie about that. I did not expect it to be quite so high, but you know, the drawings are, I guess, one thing. Difficult to comprehend when you start to see it, but I am really excited. Okay, and then we'll just go down to the corner here, and we're all set to get cracking again. So yeah, this field's going to be worked over as well. I'm thinking, because we have quite a lot of it to do, we were looking to, I think I've mentioned a few times, trying to get a some kind of contractor in, or hire in some tool. We're still having discussions, but the problem is the one that we were looking at was just going to be too big even for my masses. So we are trying to look at the different options, and then we'd still have to do some kind of work after it to allow our combination drill to come in. We might also be looking at another drill, believe it or not, but I'm trying to figure out if that's going to work or not, because there's a few things that we found out recently about when we're trying to get into our new scheme. So that might be something we have to look at. So let's wait and see for that one. But lots of moving parts. Oh, mind your eyes, sir. You're going to get pelted. Oh, my lord. They're out in force today. Yeah, and we'll see how we go. But really, today is going to be us cracking on here and going through our ground. It's not much of an exciting video, but there's still things happening nonetheless. And I'm delighted to be able to be out and about in my, in our new little Massey here. It's really handling this very well indeed, and I think it's just going to be perfect on this. Perfect little tractor for this setup, and we will find a few other ways to get it put to work. Ideally on a plow soon, because I can start drilling. But for right now, at least I'll be back on the plow after this one. And I expect us to be able to go and get a bit more work done down at Bellum. So we'll have to see how that goes. Got myself back into a bit of a corner here. And away we go again. Just like that. Beautiful views though, as the bit of a winter mist in places starting to lift through. You can't quite see the hill of Bellum over there, but it's there. And then yeah, it's going to be another great day for us to get going. Lots for us to do around about the farm. We'll be bringing you more updates as well as we can through the winter. And then as we start to get into spring, and lots to try and uncover there. But hopefully it'll all still be quite intriguing for you and exciting. But for right now, at least we're going to continue and just get this field all wrapped out. And we will see you all in the next one. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. This has been the latest update from My Farming Life. If you have enjoyed and yet to do so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and we will see you then. Until next time, do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing, and we'll catch you later.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She can let her hair down, but got her feet on the ground. I can't get enough of her.